Hi, I'm John.
Daniel.
Daniel, how you guys doing?
Doing well.
So we're InVeris, and what we do is simulated training and live fire training. So from beginning to end, we can support any kind of shooter, whether they're beginning or expert. And how we do that is by starting them here on the virtual system. So it has about 3 components to it. First and foremost is the targets, right? Everything in our virtual system is ballistically accurate. So from a range from 5 feet to 500 yards and beyond, our bullet trajectories are true to life. Okay, so anything from affecting it from wind, rain, snow, crosswinds at 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, we can simulate all of that. In addition to that, our weapons are our second component. These are the best recoiling weapons in the industry. 60% recoil on average, right? Fit, form, and function is exactly the same. So if I want to lock my bolt back to the rear, it locks back to the rear. If I want to send it home, I can send it home just like normal. If I'm loading, I have to do all my manipulations of arm just like I would regularly, right? Everything works just like it should. Optics are normal, just like that. Now, go right ahead.
Please, thank you.
So the weight is the weight of your standard M4.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It feels exactly the same. If you don't mind, let's keep everything downrange, right?
Yes, sir.
We are trigger pulling, and so it's just a safety thing.
That's cool.
So I'll tell you what. Go ahead and load and make ready, just like you would any other day. All right, stand by. You're gonna shoot everything on that pops up on screen. Do me a favor, take 2 steps back. There we go. All right. All right, stand by. Targets.
Oh.
Unload, make safe. Hold on, man. We're going through the whole thing. I'm mic'd up. We got recordings. Let's go. All right. So at this point, we've gone through. You understand?
Is that thing zeroed? Because I feel like it's not zeroed. I don't know if it's indicative.
Every time. So there's the 2 components we've gone over, right? Is the ballistics and all of that stuff.
Yes, sir.
We've gone over the weapons. The last part and the most important part about the beginning shooter is the analytics. So every shot that you just took,
like the data.
Every shot that you just took, I can look at.
Where I'm hitting on the target. I love it.
Not just where you're hitting on the target, but this is you tracing from one target over to the other.
It looks like I'm drunk.
The reason that you missed is because you overshot. You were moving too fast.
Yes, sir.
Right? And so I can go over each and every one of your shots. Green is you going from target to target. Pink is about half a second back in time from the point of that shot. Pink into blue is recoil. So blue is you controlling the recoil or where it went after that shot.
Doesn't look like I did.
Look, it happens.
That's a lot of squiggly.
Right? So the reason that this is good for beginning shooters is that we can work on fundamentals, right? Sight alignment, sight picture. I tell everyone to slow down because speed comes with training.
Yes, sir.
And we're building that training to begin with, right?
Yes, sir.
Triggers, I look at cant angle. I can look at trigger squeeze. So right now our trigger squeeze is here. They're all kind of peaky, right? Like mountains. What I want to see are mesas, because that means slow, steady squeeze. I held that trigger for a second, and then I let back off. And so it goes like that. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
And so on a shoot like this, you're good. What are you looking for?
Wrong one.
That's not going to work. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, I don't know if it's powered up right now. It might go into low mode. So once you get to that, right, then you can go. Sorry, I lost my train of thought, but we're good. So for the beginning shooter, it's really good to build fundamentals.
Yes, sir.
For my expert shooter or my seasoned shooter, right now I can dive deep. Hey, watch that trigger pull. Hey, you're anticipating, right? It's supposed to scare you. hey, you know, on your long shots,
Yes, sir.
you are you're not figure eighting, right? You're going all over the place. It looks like a bowl of spaghetti. So once you get to that, then you've built those fundamentals, then we can take it to our live fire ranges. And so we help range owners go from a flat piece of property all the way to a fully built range. Everything from designing design to drawings to supplying the equipment. We have grand traps, we have carriers, we do outdoor ranges. So that's a quick turn 360 right there. So it goes left, right. Over there is our Loma. So it'll stands for location of hit and miss, right?
Okay.
So you can put it out on the range, fire at it, and you have a little tablet sitting next to you, and it will show you where you hit on that target instead of like spotting.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you guys have an office in Atlanta?
Swanee.
Swanee. Okay, so I knew InVeris, I just didn't know where it was. But a guy I know, his last name is Edwards. His
Joe Edwards.
Air Force.
I think
former,
so.
Yeah. I think it's Joe. Mm-hmm. I just know him as Mr. And I taught his daughter karate a couple years back, and so I knew him, and I remember he worked for InVeris, and I don't think he's with you guys anymore.
Nope, he's not. He moved on.
Yeah. He's a teacher now. That's right.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, that was my ADD going off. I was like, why do I know InVeris?
So, do you guys have any questions? Anything that you want to go cover?
No, I was absolutely enthralled with just seeing how much data it picks up. So as I move along, I'll try and come up with some questions. Like, so the cant, so it knows when my gun is turned and crooked. Okay, so that's incredible.
Yep. So I know elevation, forward and back. I know left to right, and then on certain weapons I can do buttstock pressure, trigger pressure, and then. And like one or two other things, but they're slipping my mind right now.
How many different platforms do you? I saw a couple different magazines being fed with the air and whatnot.
All major military weapons right now. So Glock 17, Glock 18, M9, SIG M18, SIG 17, M17.
Insert
M4.
joke. Does it?
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's bad.
Do you have an M249?
We do.
Oh, sweet.
So we have a 249, not with us, but I have 249. I have a 240. I can do 50 cal Mark 19.
Does it do full auto as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
cool. I can
cool.
do law, Moz, basically pretty much everything. I even have mortar systems now.
Oh, that's wild.
So you can drop mortars, and you will see effect on screen. And so for my military guys, my mortar teams, they can practice on a real recoiling system to build the fundamentals, get their targeting down, things like that.
Is there an application or a product for the normal civilian? I walk into a gun store and you had something. Do you guys have?
Yeah.
Do you guys have?
It would be the same system.
Okay.
And so we call it the LE version, law enforcement version, but there's a few different ways that a range owner could take it that route. Because again, the beginning shooter, right? Most folks when they come in, they're a little hesitant, they're a little scared.
Sure.
So you can give them a weapon, one of our weapons, that it's inherently safe. Can't load real weapons into it. Can't shoot yourself with it, right? And get them to go through the manipulations of arms in with a real weapon or a real feeling weapon.
Yeah.
And they're in a safe environment. They're not going to flag people.
What if I want this in my man cave?
If you have the money, we will give it to you.
Okay.
Like 100%.
When's it come out on Xbox?
Right.
When's the pre-beta?
Right, like the beta release.
Yeah.
There are, for the range owner, bringing new folks in to like shoot on this system is a great driver. And in addition to that, you can lower costs by. Now I know I've been talking too long.
No. Long weekend.
You can lower costs because everything runs on compressed air. right? So no special trips to ram air for CO2.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So you can go to a local scuba shop or fire station, fill up our scuba tank.
We have a direct airline in our shop, so we just.
So all of our stuff runs on high pressure air. So unless your airline runs at 3,000 psi, it won't necessarily work.
Okay.
But local fire station, fill it up 10, 20 bucks.
Yeah.
And then you're good to go. There's approximately 40,000 rounds in one scuba tank.
Oh, wow.
So if you do that math, right, at 5.56, the cheapest ammo you can buy is maybe like 40 cents, 51 cents.
Yeah.
So right there, that's $20,000 worth of rounds.
See, I'd have the full auto, and I'd just run it the whole weekend. I'd be done.
How much is one tank?
So the tank will come with the system. That's all included in the price. If you wanted to buy your own tank from us or aftermarket, that's on you. Generally, I think I looked at the prices. They're like $400 or $500 a pop for a commercial tank.
What would it cost so if I were a gun shop and I wanted this in my range, a basic setup, what's your basic package?
Basic price range is anywhere from like 50 to 70. So I'm not necessarily a sales guy.
Sure.
Oops, sorry. I'm not necessarily a sales guy, so I can't give you exact pricing.
Sure.
But it's in that ballpark.
Right on. Okay.
Right.
Cool.